Well, first of all, Coach, it's been 15 years since K-State has opened up Big 12 play with a sweep, and you guys beat a pretty decent team in Utah to do so on your home field. Just how good did those 3 games, winning the 3 games, starting out Big 12 play the right way, how good does that feel?
It's crucial. We got to build an in-conference resume now, and to start out that way was great for our program and gets us off to a good start, obviously, in Big 12 play. And you're right, we beat a good team, and it started with a late inning heroics on Friday, and we kept that momentum in our dugout for 3 days. And Utah was 11-5 coming in here and without playing a home game, so they're road tough and talented. We beat 2 really good arms, I thought, on Friday and Saturday, and then it looked like they ran a little thin in their bullpen, and we took advantage of it.
Speaking of pitching, how good did Lincoln look today, going those 7 innings?
He's just efficient. He's never beats himself. He's always way ahead on counts. It's always 0-2, 1-2. It advantage him most of the time because of that. He keeps guys off balance. He works super fast. He walked one guy today, and when you can have no errors at the end of your box score and 1 walk, you have a pretty good chance of winning the ball game. But Lincoln's always going to give us that opportunity.
Well, speaking of errors, a lot of heads-up plays today. How well do you feel like your players did on the bases to be aware of the situation and take advantage of mistakes?
Yeah, we made some great heady plays, really. Kyan Lodice, he's always finding the opening, and when there's a crease or if someone's a little sloppy, he'll take advantage of it. And I thought Dante Lewis had a great game on the bases as well. AJ Avasco is starting to learn how to run the bases better. It's got to be part of our game and part of who we are. And thought Dante was dynamic in center field today with a game-changing play. Only very few kids in college baseball can make that play, and he got a couple hits. So we had some growth at that position today, and we have to constantly be putting pressure on people. If we're not always going to hit home runs, so we have to be a productive team with our legs.
And just the last thing, now you're back on the road again, and super used to that, of course, but 3 on the road. You're going to Tarleton State, I believe, and to play Wednesday, and then you got Baylor on this weekend. Just wanted to get your thoughts on this next road trip.
Yeah, it's good. There's no class, and good to get our guys on the road a little early before a series and be able to get a midweek contest in there against a really good Tarleton team. But we have to play good at Baylor. We have not played good at Baylor in my tenure here, and that's certainly something that's been eating away at me and our team, and it's going to be a major topic of conversation, how we approach our weekend in Baylor, and kind of flip the switch on how we play there. And week 2 heading into Big 12 play, we got a chance to put ourselves in a really good position. And Baylor's playing well, but we need to play well on the road. We've been road tested already this year.
And one more thought, you guys racked up a pretty decent amount of walks this weekend. You're doing the gummy bear thing at first base. I'm sure if you keep those numbers up, we're going to have to invest in some more gummy bears. But who came up with that idea?
We've been doing it for 3 years.
Oh.
We just haven't put it on the scoreboard. So when Thomas was coaching first base 3 years ago, to give our guys incentive to walk, we said, we're going to give you a gummy bear every time you walk, because we wanted that to be part of our offense. It's just a stupid thing to motivate our kids, but to remind them that it's important to walk and it can become a weapon. And since then, the last 3 years, we have crazy walk numbers. Coach Waits has done a phenomenal job of teaching these kids how to control the zone. So as a reward and a reminder how important the walk is in our offense, we just give these kids gummy bears. And believe me, they come. We get bags this big. People are sending them from all over the places, But I do love that gummy bear thing. I think we got to explain it a little better on the board. That's an actual gummy bear in a test tube to show how much energy is in a gummy bear.
Yeah.
So we should put probably the power of the gummy bear, as it's getting dropped in the test tube. Do you understand it when you look at it?
Oh, yeah, I do. I've heard of that science experiment.
Oh, you
or
have?
whatever gets mixed in
Yeah.
that creates that energy. But maybe like a ticker or something, like how many gummy bears have been eaten at home with this year or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just an idea.
We're working on it. We've got people talking about it. My wife said it's the biggest. Your gummy bear thing's the biggest flop. You should hear people talking in the stadium. I'm like, appreciate it, hon. I'm like, it's not my thing, anyways. I'm worried about getting hits and getting people out. But if people are talking about it, then it's worth the while.
Well, and a song has been out. It's a weird song.
That's the gummy bear song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been singing all night long.